So both Dare and Hyde counties bracing for strong wind, rough seas, and dangerous rip currents. Our team coverage picks up now from just over the bridge from Manteo, where 10 on your side's Lauren Compton is tonight with a look at emergency preps already underway. Lauren?
Tom, emergency officials say they are waiting and watching Tropical Storm Arthur, and we talked to tourists in the area who say they're doing the same. Vacationers filled Outer Banks beaches today. Many are not too concerned about Tropical Storm Arthur headed their way.
Our vacation is here, so I think we're going to stick here and ride it out a little bit. So, I mean, we're not too worried about it. Hopefully we can catch some big waves out of it.
We're waiting and seeing. That's where we are right now. Talked to a lot of the local people, and they've said won't amount to anything.
Here we go!
Tammy Wilcoxon and her family came all the way from Missouri to vacation on the Outer Banks.
I'm a little concerned, but you know, I have faith, and if it's meant to be for us to leave here, then we'll probably pack up and go. We're not going to do anything crazy.
Emergency officials tell 10 on your side they are waiting before they implement any evacuation plans.
Monitoring the updates from the Hurricane Center very, very closely, of course, and communicating with our residents and our visitors, asking them to stay in touch with the forecast.
NCDOT crews are staged with more than 25 additional front-end loaders along Route 12 for any possible water or sand overwash. We're also told 30 National Guard soldiers are ready to go to make any necessary rescues. And we're also told that dive teams are on standby to survey bridge structures to make sure they're safe after the storm, especially the Bonner Bridge. Now let's head over to Jason Marks, who's in Kitty Hawk and has more on how businesses are preparing.
Lauren, I can tell you here in Kitty Hawk, it was a beautiful day. People are on the beach enjoying what sun they could. Obviously, we know things are going to change as it gets into Friday, and I can tell you businesses are worried that they could lose customers when that storm blows through.
Usually it's October, at least August, before any hurricanes or storms start, rising up this far.
Like most businesses on the Outer Banks, the Black Pelican in Kitty Hawk relies on revenue from the 4th of July holiday weekend. But this one could be different. There are some concerns that people won't come to the Outer Banks for fear of the storm.
I've had people ask me already if they should go home early or whatnot, but I've reassured them and told them that, tropical storms like a thunderstorm to us.
Yeah, the locals know, but visitors might be leery.
It's kind of good for business, but it's kind of bad because people might be, worried about coming down to traveling down here because of the storm, but it's also good for people that might not be able to go out on the beach, so it's good for business because they'll be, going to eat and going shopping and whatnot.
We haven't come across anyone who plans on leaving the Outer Banks because of this storm. Everyone we've talked to say that they're going to ride this thing out. Obviously, they're hoping that it comes in, blows away, and then everyone can get back to normal Saturday morning. Reporting in Kitty Hawk, Jason Marks, 10 on your side.
Now, we mentioned those voluntary evacuations in Ocracoke. The goal is for everyone who wants to leave to have the option, even if it's during the middle of the night. 10 on your side's Aaron Kelly picks up our coverage now. Aaron?
Well, I'm in Nags Head, and I understand that we found out at 2 o'clock today that there would be round-the-clock ferry service from Ocracoke to the Hatteras Islands. I want to step out of the way, though, so you can take a look and see what it looks like out here in Nags Head. Plenty of people were on the beach this afternoon. Some of them are getting ready to pack up and head home for the day. But we understand, according to officials today, that they're going to be lining everything up in case they need to move any sand. They're going to have high water vehicles ready in case there are any problems with that. They are watching for any of the high winds, rough seas, and they're asking people to be ready to leave if officials give that order. But again, round-the-clock ferry service from Ocracoke to Hatteras Islands started at 2 o'clock today. Regular service will resume tomorrow at 5 a.m., and they'll continue doing that until they think it's unsafe to operate those ferries. For now, we are live in Nags Head. Aaron Kelly, 10 on your side.